Ramona and Beezus. To me, this is one of those movies that you've probably at least heard of if you were a kid around this time, considering they were always airing commercials for it. Releasing in July 2010, the movie is an adaptation of the Ramona book series. I say book series because apparently it's like a combination of a few different ones, not just one singular book. There's also her older sister Beezus, played by, I don't know, this person you might have heard of named Selena Gomez. Shout out Benny Blanco, I guess. Nah, but seriously, Ramona and
When
Beezus
was
is a movie
that?
I always used to see and hear about, but I never actually checked it out until recently. You guys seem to have some pretty positive things to say about it too, man. I must be in for a treat. So sit back, relax, and grab a box of whatever food was popular in 2010, Grips or something. Sure, let's go with that. Today we will be watching and reviewing the 2010 family film that apparently was not made by Disney, Ramona and Beezus.
My dog is definitely in here.
Sometimes all we need to succeed is a big imagination.
I can be extraordinary. I'm glad we agree.
And a big sister.
Every princess needs a little sparkle.
Don't miss Selena Gomez.
You don't worry about coloring inside the lens, you know? It really depends on the picture.
In Ramona and Beezus, Friday at 7 on Nickelodeon.
Ramona and Beezus came out on July 23rd, 2010. It's directed by Elizabeth Allen Rosenbaum, who you might know for directing the movie Aquamarine. And like I said in the opener, it's based off of the book series created by Beverly Cleary. Now, here's the interesting thing. The movie is called Ramona and Beezus, but there is no book called Ramona and Beezus. There is, however, a book called Beezus and Ramona, but that's not what this movie is adapting. No, the events of the movie are mainly taken from the sequel books called Ramona Forever and Ramona's World. I didn't read these books as a kid, but I was relatively familiar with them. The name Beverly Cleary always gives me nostalgia for some reason, probably because her books were everywhere in my school library. And the crazy thing
Yo.
is, these books originated in the 50s, so they've been in book syndication for years. So many generations have grown up with this series. It was just a matter of time before they gave it its own film. I was more of a Junie B. Jones kid growing up, but maybe we'll talk about that another time. Funny thing is though, whenever I would see promos for this movie on Nickelodeon or whatever, I always thought Selena was Ramona because, well, her name came first, and I figured they wouldn't cast Selena Gomez in the movie just for her to be the second scoring option to some little girl. But that's exactly what they did. Joey King is Ramona, and a lot of the movie is centered around her, with Selena being Beezus. Well, so you could advertise the fact that Selena, who was a big name in kids' entertainment at the time, was in it. It would make more kids want to see it, with their Waverly Place backpacks and all. The movie also stars Josh Corbett, who you most likely know from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Jennifer Goodwin, who's been in some stuff I've kind of heard of, and Josh Duhamel, who we of course know for hosting
That
the
was
Kids'
a
Choice
crazy
Awards in 2013. Additionally, we've again appearance
Nope.
by the one and only
I've been up
Bud
since
Stano
like
from Zeke
9.
Music. Pretty good cast, honestly. Is the
or
movie good enough
something
to
like
warrant such a
that.
cast, though? Well,
I don't
let's
know.
find
I'll
out.
be waking up early.
Ramona tries to talk to her about it, but she's too
Bro,
distracted by
you
the
know what they
return of
do?
her old flame, Hobart. So this leads Ramona.
The dude's like, no, the dude's like, I have triple the amount of time as the average person. I have 3 days and 24 hours. And then he's like, I wake up for 6 hours and then I go to sleep. Like, niggas take snap.
To talk to the one person that has to listen to her.
He is
The
pretty
cat,
famous.
Pinky
It was
Dinky.
like a
Besides
live
casually
interview.
dropping the fact that he's a really old cat, which is something you should keep in mind, the scene is important because it's at this moment when Ramona decides that she is going to single-handedly save their house and stop them from moving.
I can be extraordinary. I'm glad we agree.
We'll be right back with Selena Gomez and Ramona and Beezus on Disney Channel. We now return with Selena Gomez and Ramona and Beezus on Disney Channel.
Arguable. Bro, you look like Young Thug, man. Hell no. Why would you say that dumbass shit, man? Nope, I wouldn't even say that. I would leave him on red. Damn, that's fucked up, bro. We gonna have to run the feed. We gonna have to run the feed, man. Nah, it's good. We gonna run the feed. You said it has 4 VIN numbers, so he's paying 4 times the amount. He definitely stole some shit, right?
Ramona's dad picks her up, but of course the car stops working.
Now we gotta
in
meet
entire
somewhere,
class.
bro.
Man, now everybody knows.
Cause I'm really gonna leave you in the
Finally
middle
going
of
home,
nowhere.
Ramona's
Like,
okay, what
come
is this
on,
dude's
nah.
name? Robert? Okay, cool. Robert checks on Ramona and says
E-box?
that they shouldn't let one bad
Wait,
day
what?
get them down. Instead, they should do
I said
something fun,
E-box,
with
and
the
then you
kids.
said that
See,
crazy.
respectfully,
But
when I was homesick from school, I wasn't trying to talk to none of my parents. That was my time to sit in the TV room and turn on all the sick day bangers like Mr. Men's Show, Baby Looney Tunes, Crypto, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, and if I'm feeling lucky, I might even catch a rerun of High Five on Ready, Set, Learn. What y'all know about that, huh? Yeah. Robert comes up with the idea to draw the longest picture in the world, and Ramona likes that idea. They get, man, this Henry dude is so lame compared to Zeke, bruh. It's actually kind of funny and totally not coincidental that I brought up Zeke because, well, as some of you may have heard, I am officially doing a multi-hour Zeke and Luther video. Yes, it's happening. The review that I've teased for like 2 years now is finally dropping. And this is the final video in my rollout that I did to lead up to it. If you notice, the past few movies I reviewed on this channel have all had cast members of Zeke and Luther. Adam Hicks was in How to Eat Fried Worms, Ryan Newman was in Zoom, and Hush. It was all done on purpose to lead up to the review. It's also why I've only uploaded once a month the past few months. I've been working on the Zeke and Luther video. I'm aiming for it to come out soon. I have 3 hours done right now, 4 probably by the time this video drops, and I'm really excited to share it all with you guys. It's some of my best work so far, and I think you guys will enjoy it. You can actually watch a good amount of it on my Patreon right now if you're interested. I don't want to waste any more of your guys' time though, so let's get back to the video. But unfortunately, it would mean that they have to move. Ugh, hate moving. You'll find out more about that in my Zeke and Luther video though. Ramona and Beezus talk about the challenges of moving, like going to a new school and meeting on new kids. Eventually, this leads to Beezus telling her that no matter what happens, she should remember that being different isn't a bad thing, and she should keep going at it. It takes a lot of bravery to be yourself and not care what other people think, a lesson that even adults can still learn. Coming in clutch for real. That's crazy.
We're declaring that today is Sisters Day because in the new movie Ramona and Beezus, Joey King and Selena Gomez play sisters who do a lot of growing up together.
I'm her little sister, and I can be a pest sometimes. But really, throughout the movie, we connect better, and I think sisters will really like that. Who starts the water fight scene?
Ramona!
Ramona?
You can make today Sisters Day by catching Ramona and Beezus in theaters now, rated G.
Happy Sisters Day!
So, Ramona and Beezus, it's not great in my opinion. I'd argue it's even a little forgettable, but there's not much objectively wrong with it. But those are just my thoughts on the movie, and I'd like to know yours. Let me know in the comments below. Zeke and Luther video coming soon, man. So excited, stay tuned. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to like it as well. I am Mr. Nostalgia, and I'm out for now. Peace.
hold on, let me restart this. What?
I'm smelling like a whole pound, but bitch, I'm on. Go that bad, feel 200, I can put you on. Money on their head, I put them on T's, homes. I been like